This demo tells the story of a single day for Priya, an inventory manager at a mid-size retail chain with 40 stores and 2 warehouses. She starts her morning, spots a problem, investigates, takes action, all without leaving the BDB inventory app. Priya logs in at 8 a.m. She does not open a report. She does not run a query. She lands directly on a single screen that tells her everything she needs to know before her first coffee. Let me show you what Priya sees the moment she logs in. This is the Home Pulse, the single-screen morning brief for every inventory manager. KPI tiles. Nothing hidden in a menu. She can see on-hand stock value, days of cover, how many SKUs are stocked out right now, the cost of rejected goods this month, and how many transfers are still open. 2 tiles are red. That's unusual for a Monday. Priya doesn't need a report to tell her to pay attention, the dashboard already did. This is not a dashboard that requires Priya to build a filter or choose a date range. The context is already set: today, her locations, her responsibility perimeter. If asked about refresh rate, KPI tiles refresh every 15 minutes. Priya is always working from near real-time data, not last night's batch. That blue banner below the tiles is today's risk pulse. It tells Priya that items with under 3 days of cover need action this shift, not tomorrow, not end of week. This shift. The platform has already done the triage. Priya just needs to act. Below the tiles is the stockout alerts table. The table is already prioritized by business impact. LG NanoCell series at Petro Plaza, low stock. Sony PlayStation at Oak Clover, low stock. Echo Sound Pro at Sunnydale Crossing, low stock. Echo Sound Pro at Low Terrace. Sony Smartboard at Longest Trail. Every row shows the location, stock status, projected stockout window, recent demand trends, business impact, and a direct replenish button beside each SKU. Priya does not need to switch systems or open another tool. The action is already here on this screen. Scrolling further down, the rejection summary highlights operational costs across recent business periods. The top rejection reasons are immediately visible: short shipment, product quality, and transit issues. The delivery SLA panel shows overall delivery performance and operational stability across the network. The open transfers section gives Priya visibility into active and delayed inventory movements currently in transit between warehouses and stores. The inventory health section summarizes the overall condition of the network. Items at safe stock levels, damaged inventory, and active low stock risks. At the bottom of the screen, a bar chart displays the top rejected products for the current period, making recurring product issues instantly visible. This is not a dashboard Priya manually built. This is the platform telling her exactly where attention is needed, before she has made her first operational decision of the day. Now Priya takes action. She clicks Replenish for the LG NanoCell series at Petro Plaza. The platform automatically opens the replenishment workflow and recommends a quantity based on demand trends, projected consumption, and current inventory levels. Priya reviews the recommendation, confirms the request, and initiates replenishment, all from the same screen. No ERP switching. No spreadsheet tracking. No email chain. Now Priya opens the Retail Intelligence Agent. The conversational AI built directly into the platform. She asks, top 5 selling products this month. Within seconds, the agent returns the answer. Bissell CleanView Swivel. JBL Tune 750 BTNC. Samsung QN90A Neo QLED. iPad Pro 12.9 inch. Echo Sound Pro. It also generates a visual comparison chart, so Priya can understand demand and sales performance at a glance. This is not a report she had to schedule. It's a question she just asked. Priya drills into the LG NanoCell 90 series. Now she can see the full operational history. 90-day stock movement. Sales trend. Current stock value. Average daily sales. Days of cover. And recent COPQ events linked to this product. The platform also highlights recent quality incidents. including transit issues and product quality failures, along with their financial impact. From the same screen, Priya can immediately create a replenishment request or propose a stock transfer. No switching systems. No manual analysis. The platform connects inventory risk, forecasting, quality impact, and operational actions inside one unified workflow. Now Priya moves to the Stock Explorer. If HomePulse shows what is urgent, Stock Explorer shows the full inventory picture. Here Priya can search by product, location, or category, and filter by status, category, and location. Today, she is looking at low stock inventory across all locations. The table shows each product with category, store location, on-hand quantity, stock value, latest sales, days of cover, and current status. For example, Dell Inspiron, Echo Sound Pro, Gillette Styler Trimmer, LG NanoCell 90 series, Sony Smartband 2, and Google Pixel Watch are all showing low stock. Most of these items have only 18 units on hand, 2 latest units sold, and around 9 days of cover. Priya can immediately understand which products are at risk, where they are located, and what inventory value is exposed. She can also export the grid to CSV or move into aging cohorts for deeper analysis. Stock Explorer gives Priya one searchable, filterable view to understand inventory health across products, categories, and locations. Now Priya moves to the Replenishment Planner. This module answers the key buying question. What should I reorder, how much, and from whom? At the top, Priya can see that suggested orders are calculated using a 30-day forecast plus a 7-day safety buffer. The reorder suggestion queue shows 139 items waiting for review. For each product, Priya can see the location, current stock, days of cover, 30-day forecast, suggested quantity, supplier, forecast accuracy, and available actions. DI Inspiron at Southridge Alley. Echo Sound Pro at Lean Terrace. Gillette Styler Trimmer at Arapahoe Place. LG NanoCell 90 series at Pedro Plaza. Sony Smartband 2 at Onsgard Trail. Each item currently has 18 units in stock, 9 days of cover, a 30-day forecast of 60, and a suggested reorder quantity of 56. The supplier is not yet assigned, and the forecast accuracy is marked as low, so Priya can review before approving. From here, she can approve, edit, or defer each recommendation. Once approved, the request moves forward into the purchase orders workflow, without manual re-entry. Approved replenishment requests land here, in the purchase orders section. This is where inventory decisions become supplier commitments. Every order follows a governed approval and compliance workflow before it reaches a supplier. For every order, Priya can see product details, warehouse location, requested quantity, assigned supplier, expected delivery timeline, estimated procurement value, and current approval status. Some orders need a final procurement sign-off before dispatch. Others are already cleared and waiting for purchase order creation. When Priya triggers the Create PO action, the procurement workflow initiates automatically. The supplier receives the order. The system tracks the delivery. Everything is logged: who approved it, when, and on what data. Before placing new purchase orders, Priya checks the Transfer Orchestrator. This module answers a critical question. Do we really need to buy more inventory? Or is the stock already available somewhere else? At the top, the platform explains the objective clearly. Move stock from surplus locations to deficit locations, with a target of 14 days of cover across the network. The imbalance detection view automatically identifies products where inventory distribution is unhealthy. Echo Sound Pro at Pauling Avenue. Sony PS4 Pro at Truax Way. Samsung Family Hub at Westport Junction. All identified as surplus inventory locations. For every product, Priya can see current stock quantity, days of cover, imbalance percentage, inventory type, and a direct proposed transfer action. Some locations are holding nearly 999 days of cover, far beyond operational need. The platform highlights these imbalances automatically and recommends internal stock movement before any new procurement happens. Priya simply selects Proposed Transfer. The transfer recommendation is generated, and operations teams can act immediately. Instead of purchasing new inventory unnecessarily, Priya redistributes existing stock already sitting idle inside the network. Less excess inventory, lower holding cost, faster stock balancing across locations. Now Priya moves to the COPQ Workbench, the Cost of Poor Quality Control Center. This is where operational losses become visible. Not just stock shortages, but the hidden financial impact of quality failures, shipment issues, warranty problems, and damaged inventory. At the top, the platform explains the SLA logic clearly. Green means resolution within 3 days. Amber means 3 to 7 days. Red means overdue. The triage queue currently contains 1,000 active events, all sorted by financial impact. For every incident, Priya can see the product, category, location, rejection reason, financial loss, affected quantity, incident age, SLA status, and available actions. iPads at Blue Source with short shipment issues. iPads at Crystal Tower with warranty claims. OLED TVs at Blue Trail with shipment and quality incidents. Mirrorless cameras at Hidden Field with product quality failures. Some incidents have been open for more than 1,500 days. And every one of them is marked as an overdue SLA. The platform makes the operational risk impossible to ignore. Priya can immediately assign ownership, start an investigation, or close resolved incidents directly from this screen. No disconnected spreadsheets. No email follow-ups. No separate quality management workflow. Every incident has visibility. Every issue has accountability. And every dollar lost to poor quality is measurable. The final module is the Supplier Scorecard. Supplier failures are often the root cause of stockouts, quality incidents, and replenishment delays. This module makes that visible before it becomes a crisis. The platform continuously evaluates every active supplier on a rolling 90-day reliability model. The supplier stack ranking shows Priya every supplier ranked by performance. For each one, reliability score, on-time delivery percentage, quality score, average lead time, total spend year-to-date, and governance actions. Suppliers like Podler Wavex, Shin Tao, View and Do, and Electroplane are currently meeting operational expectations. But the real value of this module is in what it catches early. A supplier whose on-time delivery has declined for 3 consecutive months is a stockout waiting to happen. When Priya spots a declining pattern, she doesn't wait for a procurement meeting. She triggers an escalation workflow or a supplier review action directly from here. The escalation is pre-populated with the contract terms, the breach data, and the financial impact from the COPQ module. One click. Full paper trail. Supplier on notice. BDB transforms inventory management from reactive reporting into intelligent, action-driven decision-making. Not just knowing where stock sits, but knowing what to do next, and doing it before the business feels the pain. The next step is a 2-week proof of concept on your own data. We connect to your ERP and warehouse management system, configure the semantic layer to your product taxonomy, and deliver the first version of HomePulse in week 1. Thank you.